Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. This is Deb of Deb House Crafty Cottage, and I'm so happy you're here. So today is the second day of the hashtag Pink Ribbon project, and our prompt today is journaling cards. Now, um, I was a little stumped on how to start with this, but I just want to reminisce a little bit. I had started this junk journal out of junk mostly, except there's some paper in here, and all the paper, I believe, is from the Kirby Teasdale Studio paper pad that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. Let me see if I can get it out. I have it by my desk because I was hoping I could finish it in this journal. It looks like this. And I discovered I was going through my 6x6 paper pads and my other smaller paper pads the other day, and guess what? I have it in a small size too, so yeah, I have way too much paper. Anyway, so I thought this journal is not finished, um, but I am thinking I'm going to um, go ahead and make some journaling cards for in here. Obviously, I need some pockets and stuff. This has 3 signatures. This one is a paper bag, so I could tuck a journaling card in here. This is a little place I could actually, it's supposed to be a flip or go in a pocket or a belly band itself, but I could tuck a journaling card in there. And then I didn't finish this collab. This was hosted by, or maybe it's still going, by Maria's Miscellany and Turquoise Dreaming Sherry. I have this large thing, which I guess could be a journaling card. Anyway, so I have all this that I need to finish, and it has a lot of pink. This was a piece of junk mail that I turned in like a little folio with some pockets with little pieces of journaling cards in there too. And I haven't done anything with that. And then there's a big tag in the back. Um, a pocket within a pocket with a tag in it as well. I'm going to flip that around. And this had been made out of I think we were supposed to use some kind of a sleeve, and I used you can see it maybe a plastic sleeve, but I covered it in paper. Anyway, and then I had all these pieces that I made out of junk mail and things. Now, some of them already have pieces in, little books, another like tuck spot. So I have to get these in the journal too. This is like a flip out, but it's backed on paper, so it can be used as a journaling card. And this is like um, it's a junk mail envelope, but with pockets and see-throughs and pockets on the back. And I sewed some of these, which I haven't done that since then. And it has butterflies in it. So I'm going to put this off my desk here because, and then these are leftover pieces of like pink cardstock from when I was doing the coffee mini journals. So I want to use them as the back because the paper is pretty, it's thin, it's paper, and that won't work for a journaling card, but if I back it on this pink, it'll be okay. I still have 1.5 of the pink doilies left, so maybe I'll use them. This is some leftover paper bags and things from various junk journals. That was my jungle one, which is sitting here unused too. And then these are scraps from that paper that had some pink in, or I thought would, like this has pink flowers and the butterfly is pink, that I thought I might be able to use for journaling cards. This one's the most pink. So that's my starting point. I brought out some other ribbons and some little flowers this time. I went through my flower bin. I have 2 actually. These are very pale. I don't know if I'll use those. I'm thinking probably maybe these 2, but I'm leaning towards this one because it's got some little bit darker and some real pale and then some white. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that one the most. And then I also found these stickers, which have butterflies and roses on. I don't know if I'll use these. And I thought this isn't pink, but I thought it might go with it. And I have two of these. So I still have, I mean, I have two of these, but I have a whole nother pack of them, which I think had 3 or 4 in. I don't think I'll use these. And lastly, I went through my stencils, and what I think I'm probably going to use is maybe a butterfly one. This was probably from, I'm guessing, Dollar Tree. Plaid online, maybe Walmart, I don't know. And then I found these as well, and the ones I think I'm going to use is maybe this ribbon, right, for the pink ribbon, the butterfly, what would you call it, border, and I'm thinking maybe this dreams word, perhaps, or love. I don't know, or thoughts. Dreams and thoughts, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the size of the card, the journaling card. So I brought that out as well. And the only other thing is, oh, no, two more, another stencil. This stencil is actually a cookie stencil that looks like that. It's better just to see it like that. And I thought that's a pretty design for in this journal. It's more vintagey looking, I think. So, well, there's two designs. There's, oh, they look the same. No, there's this one and this one. Are they different? They look a little different on the back here. And then I have a speech bubble one. I don't know if I'll use that or not. And then lastly, I have these two stamp sets. I pulled this out. Remember, I used the flower for the project for October 1st. But I'm thinking of using that and possibly this border. So for stamping or inking, I brought out Kitsch Flamingo because it's a little brighter pink than sponge sugar, which I have sponge sugar in Distress ink, not Distress Oxide, but I also brought out Vintage Photo. So I have a lot to play with, but I honestly, I'm having trouble getting started because that's my problem. I don't know where to start. Once I get started, I'm usually okay. Getting started is a problem. And I still have these word things from Dollar Tree. So, yeah, lots to play with. Let's see what I can create. I'll be back. Okay, everyone, so I cut down all the scraps because they had little tails and everything. I think I'll save this one for a tag. These could be little embellishments for a cluster, so I might save them. Same with this, or I might use it as an embellishment. This one also could be a tag. And so could that one. Now the rest of these, I might use this as a journal card. And then these strips were 12 by 4, so I just cut them down into 3 pieces. And I'm going to apply them to the backing I have, and then I'm going to corner around them and distress them and all that. And then same with these. So I think these will be my primary journaling cards I'm going to make for today. That looks like another tag. This can be a journaling card also. And then I have this piece, which is 4 inches by 5.5. And oh, it goes like this. Nope, it goes like this. I keep wanting the border to be on this side, but the words go this way. I think I'm going to save this and use it for day 3, which is a greeting card, I believe. I can't get to my thing, but I'm pretty sure it's make a card. So I'm going to save that. And yeah, that'll be the next video. So let me get these all backed, corner rounded, and distressed, and I'll come back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I have corner rounded, and I went around all of them with Kitsch Flamingo around the edges. These I decided to use this sort of tan color paper that I also had left from my coffee because it almost exactly matched this color, but I edged them in the pink. And then I have this one, and there's another little one somewhere here. What did I do with it? Anyway, there's a smaller square here somewhere, unless I just dropped it somewhere. And I'm now going to stamp and or stencil as the next step. So let me, oh, it's in my hand, duh. So there's this one too. So, oh, and I just wrecked my nail totally. I'm going to start with this one, and then I might pause you, but, so I'm bringing out dye-based ink rather than oxides. I don't like oxides for stamping. I don't think they work as well for that. And this, the words on here sort of look like a brownish gray or maybe even a light purple. But look how close that Kitsch Flamingo went with what the pink's already on there. I think that was perfect. So this is from Ranunculus Romance by Stampin' Up. And then these and this are from Chantilly Lace by Stampin' Up. And this one was also from Ranunculus Romance. I don't know how much. And then I have these two stencils that I showed you. The one with the butterfly or the ribbon. Which I might use that on all of the little ones because it doesn't have to be a ribbon, it just has to be a ribbon, right? I'm assuming that is the case. That would qualify. Now that I'll have to use a pink. So I'm just going to put this, I'm not going to try and get it all the way down the card because I will mess it up. And even that I got crooked, see? The thing about these is because they're journaling cards, I don't really want them to be super dimensional. I can't believe I got that crooked. Anyway, yeah, no, maybe we'll try. This one looks more like a top border, so I decided not to use it on this particular card. I'm going to stick that on the long. And this is the Chantilly Lace one. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that a little bit at the top, hopefully. I have this color is Gray Granite, which is sort of a brown gray, which I thought would go really well with this. And this is meant for invitations, but isn't that pretty? I might actually do that on the bottom too. Flip it around, do the bottom. I guess that's a little busy. I'm not going to do any more with that one. So these are scraps over here for tags or whatever. And then this one, I think, I won't use that. I think I'm just going to put, I might use a pink on this one, actually. So I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm not anymore, but I have all these different colors. And I think I decided, ooh, no, is this close to Kitsch? No. Maybe this bubblegum pink is pretty close. I guess close enough. It's a little more purpley. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to test it on the mat here. First of all, I'll make sure I get it right side up. Yeah, that'll work. This is called Bubble Bath. Okay, now this has a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little faded flower on there. So I don't really want to cover that up. But we'll just do a couple like this. Stamping off. And that's all I'm going to do on that, I think, for now. Just a little bit, maybe a little bit up top there. Actually, we could try, I'll clean this in a little bit. We could try to do the one going across the top. So I remember what the top is. Let's see if I can get it any straighter. Doesn't show up very good And the stamp has a big edge, so it got some pink on the edge, but you can barely see it anyway. And I will put something else on there, maybe little flowers over in the corner. I don't know. All right, so let's see who's going to be next. I think we're going to try stenciling now. Let me just wipe them off a little bit. This is just a dry baby wipe. I usually spritz them with my water. I love this sprayer. It's just the right size, not too big, not too small, and it works. It works. Okay, so those I'm considering sort of done. Oops, this one. Yeah, let's try stenciling now. Now for that I'll use oxides. All right, let's see what we want to do. Let's try the Kitsch Flamingo, and we're going to try this ribbon up here on these. So it's going to go across here, but I need to mask off and hold down this other stuff. Am I in frame? I could go up higher, couldn't I? Go up higher, higher and higher. Look, that stencil fits on there perfectly, but I need to mask off the part under it because I don't want to get the ink there. Oops, this one. I'm going to put 2 rows of it because, you know, I've been known to drop things, and yeah, I won't go any further, but I will put a tiny little, I think I have one already I can use for just holding this down a little better. I'm almost out of my scrapbook.com tape, but I have other tape. All right, so now I just opened these domed ones. Most of the ones I had were these, but these are wearing out over time. These probably will too, anything foam, but I kind of like the way these rub on better, at least for going around edges. So here's a question. Do you buy re-inkers so that you can refill your ink, or do you just, when they get dry, toss them and get a different one? Let me know. I think I have all the re-inkers for all the distress oxides that I have, but I've made a decision. I'm not buying any more ink because I have Stampin' Up! A lot of them. I have distress inks, distress oxides, and I have some little mini cubes from Altenew. Okay, I'm not going to clean that because, what do you think? It almost has a shimmer to it, doesn't it? And since it's wet like that, you could actually sprinkle glitter on it. But I'm going to do that on these 3. I'm out of room. I'll stand it up over here. Okay, make sure the words are upright. They are. This is the perfect size because this is a 4x4 card, and perfect size for this stencil is what I'm trying to say. It has to have a pink ribbon, so we're doing that. I was lucky to find that stencil, huh? Okay. I don't think that one, I got a little close to the top and a tiny bit crooked, but still not too bad. Can you see it? Okay. Oh, when it dries, isn't that interesting? Look. Doesn't it look more, it looks different when it's dry, huh? Can you tell the difference? I can. Anyway, one more. This way. Okay, move up. A little bit down from where I was before. So we'll have a bow without adding, a pink ribbon without adding any bulk, which is good for journaling cards, although I'm probably going to be adding bulk a little bit with the flowers or something, or maybe washi, and because that won't add bulk. So let's take that up. That one I got a little bit crooked too, but I like the positioning of it better than the second one there. So there we have those. Now, let me wipe this off real quick. I am going to spray it a little bit. Let me actually take the tape off because I can reuse that till it doesn't stick anymore. I do that all the time. I use it in my die cutting machine to hold the dies in place so they don't like move on me. Sometimes they still do if the tape isn't very sticky. Always clean your stencils like ASAP, especially if you're using, oh, I could have done that. Oh, I just thought of that. Oh well, another time. I could have used embossing paste to make it have a little dimension, but not a whole lot. I'll do that on a different project because I have been wanting to do that anyway. Okay, so now I have this word dreams, which I could also put on these. Why not, right? Why not? Should have done them at the same time. Now these, should I put it just down in a corner? I don't think I'll use pink for that. I think I'll use the other, this one, Vintage Photo. I also have walnut stain, but I'm going to go with Vintage Photo for now. And the only thing I don't like about the domes is these, I actually can put Velcro on the bottom of these and stick it, stick them to it. But this one is, see how it's lopsided? It doesn't want to stay in place anymore. Yeah, it always goes off. I don't know. Anywho, oops, I need that one. All right, so let's cover this up. That has a spot there that's okay. And that's not big enough. Cover this up and cover that up. I think we'll be all right with that. I'll just put this little piece up here too. All right, let's try it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of down low again. I have to move the stuff off my desk so I can move up further. I think that'll show up better. There we go. We have a pink ribbon and we have dreams. There's other words on here. Celebrate, thoughts. I'm going to go with dreams on two of them and love on another one. How's that? Where do I want it? I want it in that corner again. And I need a piece over here this time. Ooh, shoot. That one might have a boo-boo. It might have a boo-boo. Look at all that ink I'm wasting though, huh? Now I could, oh, well I might bring it back later if I want to. I have some, I forget what the name of the pens are, but they're like glitter jelly pens, something like that. That would be pretty. Actually, I think I'll do that on the ribbons, yeah. All right, so for this one, we're gonna do love. Love, which is up here. And I think we'll put it more in the middle. So let's block off celebrate. And this flower over here. And thoughts. And we'll do this one in pink because it's got hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Oops, down lower. And I need to tack it to the paper so we don't get it on our paper. Okay, let me close up this one. Oops. And bring in this one. What a mess, huh? That's why I do some things off camera so it doesn't go too long. I guess if I was just making one, it would be a little better. Now what I could do, if I can find some small heart stickers that would match that, I can put them over those hearts, or I can use glitter glue of some sort, or pops of color from scrapbook.com, or Studio G glitter glue, which is I think from Walmart. There we go. Love. So those are those. Now I'm going to do the same things. Well, I think I'm going to stamp on these. Let me take these tapes off. I'm going to throw the ones that are really covered in brown out. This one, yeah, I'm going to throw them out. Well, I'll save them for now in case I decide to do more stenciling. And I have to clean this stencil too. I have my paper over here. Yeah. This is good. I haven't used these stencils before, so I'm happy to finally be using them. Now, one of the prompts somewhere down the line is stencils, but, you know, I have to be a little different and do things when I feel the need or the urge. Okay, so these, let's see. Let me see the one with the lace. I kind of like the lace. I'm going to do at least one here with the lace. I'm going to bring out the gray granite again. So let me put this up here. So let me go ahead and stamp these off camera and I'll come back and show them to you so this doesn't go too long. Okay, I am back and I decided I'm going to use this sticker sheet mostly because they're level, and then I still have to get a pink ribbon on these. This is a pretty pink ribbon. It's got that, it's not a bow, but it's a ribbon. I don't know. It's pretty dimensional for a journaling card. I also have this, but I don't know if I like it with the rounded corners. And of course, I also have this, and I think for edging, I'm probably going to use this one or this little one here, maybe, just to give it a little something. And then we can find some other ribbon to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that because I have to, I feel like I have to tie a bow. But anyway, yeah, so I think I'm going to use these for at least a few of these. And this green butterfly would go beautifully on here. There's like a flower imprint here, and the only thing I stamped on here you can't even see now with the Kitsch Flamingo was the little border up here. So that's pretty kind of useless. So this is a little one, so let's use little flowers. I'm going to put this flower here over where the flower is. And then I think I will use that green butterfly. His antennae don't want to come out. Ugh, I did it without tearing them off. I usually have that problem. I'm just going to put it here. And I was thinking I should do all the corners, but no, I'm not going to. Maybe this little flower down here and this. No, I'll keep them on the same side. Now, I was thinking we could do a ribbon as a pull tab, but I don't know which direction I want to pull it out from because I don't know where it's going to go. Let me start with that. And then this one, I think I'm just going to add a butterfly because we have all this stamping going on, right? And I did a border edge over here, but I think I like it better this way. I'm going to leave the border edge there, and it really doesn't matter which butterfly. I brought out the words again. We'll see. I might go see some other words I might have. Kind of thinking I want this. What does that say? Oh, it has to go this way because the words on the paper are there, but maybe I'll just cover them up with the butterfly. It needs something else, doesn't it? Maybe the other green one. It'd be nice if I could finish up some stickers. Yeah, that one won't show up as much, but that's okay. So there's two. Those definitely need, I think I'll put a ribbon here. I did bring out also this one I could tie into a bow. And I have my seam binding I could tie into a bow. So I'll probably use one of those. All right, now these, I really am thinking of, I'm going to save these for last because I think I'm going to use one of these. I'm not good with those like pearlized or enamel drops. I'm better with the stickles, but I think, oh, this is in liquid pearls too. Ugh. I guess I'm going to use the stickles. I think I have a lighter glitter glue from Walmart, so I'm going to save these for last because I'll end it with those because the stickles takes forever to dry. Alright, so we have this one. This one doesn't have a whole lot of stamping, and then this one I did a border too. And I think for this one I'm going to do a tallish flower. Oops. It's a tulip, but it's okay over here because I don't like what I do with that border. I'm not sure I'll do the butterfly yet. We'll see. And I'm probably going to, again, put a ribbon over here or something. And I might do a butterfly. Now this one of these, this one, I think I'm going to do this big flower. I really want to use these up. So that's part of my mission lately is use things up. I can't get this one off, so we might not use it. Oh, there. Please don't tear. Please don't tear. Please, please, please. I want the whole stem intact, but I can't even get the, oh, the flowers. There we go. We're starting to get them. Starting to get them. Okay, I think we've got it. Yes. And I think I'm just going to put that one right in the middle. Should I do off center? No, I think I'm just going to do it straight. And then have a ribbon on it. I'm not going overboard with these. Because, you know, once I start using them in my journal, I'll probably want to do more than, my fingers are getting icky from the inks. All right, we only have one more flower left. Nope, we have two. And I don't think I'm going to use flowers on these because there's a lot of flowers going on. So these might not get these kind of embellishments. So let's go ahead and use these flowers up. If I can get them off. We have a little one and sort of a medium one. So we'll put the little one. I'm going to have it coming in from the side over here. And I'll do the same but down here on this corner for this other one. If I was embellishing these for a card front, I wouldn't care if they were dimensional, but I really don't want them to be super dimensional. So we'll go like that. All right, so if I'm not going to use the butterflies on the other ones, I really like this butterfly. I think I'm going to have it flying away from the flower. It's bigger than the flower. Let's see, this one's so big. I don't want it on there. I might have to put that on one of the other ones. But this one, when I was doing a craft fair one year, this older lady, even like she was probably 90, and this one I'll have flying away from that flower and going up to that one. She said when she saw butterflies, she always thought of her daughter. You know, butterflies mean change, but also for some people, it means like it's a signal that I guess her daughter had passed. I'm going to put it on this one. And it, um, it was like a signal from her daughter. And she commented that to me because I had made some butterfly jewelry. And I'm going to put this down here near Dreamers. Okay, finished sheet of thing, and this is just paper. I don't know, it's pretty thin paper. I may not use it for anything, but I'll keep it over here for now. And then before we do these, let's go ahead and figure out, without putting words on these, I don't know if I'll put words on these actually yet. So we'll see. I'll put that aside for now. And all right, I need to figure out ribbon for these. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay, everyone, I didn't want to take up too much of your time, so I just came back with finished. These are the ones that I put stickles on the bows that we stenciled, and on the love with the hearts on this one. And here I used this Studio G one. I like the color of it better. So I don't know if you can see. So they have a bow that's been stenciled, a pink ribbon, stenciled and put the glitter glue over top. And this one too. And then I just took a little bit of that and highlighted this. I might go with like a gold sparkle pen and go over the dreams at some point. I'm not sure yet. I might not because I kind of like that color there. And then this one. The bows are a little weird. That one got a little weird especially. And then these don't have stickles on. And I found, I went looking for different ribbon because I had finished that other thin pink one, but I had this one. Look, it was in Easter stuff too, with sort of a silvery edging to it. And it's a thin ribbon, and so I turned this one this way and moved the butterfly over. It was like over here facing down or something, or facing, I don't know which way. But I originally think I had that so that was supposed to be the side, but I made it the top. And so that's that little one, and then this big one, I just put a bow at the top, a ribbon, pink ribbon, excuse me, I need to say the right thing. This one, I started off with that bow for Rick Rack and then I didn't like it, but I put it across the top of here and just put the pink ribbon down at the stem of the flower because that's a big flower. This one up in the corner. And this one also up in the opposite corner. So those are my journaling cards. I used up a pack of stickers, yay. I did some stenciling, I did some stamping, and I put pink ribbons on all of them, these in ribbon and these in ink, and which was the Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide and whatever this is called, Vintage Photo. And I edged all of them with Kitsch Flamingo, and this stamping was done with Stampin' Up's Gray Granite. And I thought I used another color too, but I don't remember. Oh, and I tried the Kitsch Flamingo, I think, on this one, but it didn't really show up. They're not good stamping inks, the Distress Oxides. They're good for, you know, mixed media, play, and edging and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. How would you have done it differently? Please leave me a comment down below, and I will see you again on Wednesday with a card, and I'm probably going to be using this unless I change the style of card that I had in mind. Okay? Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.